Hey everybody, welcome to Undergroundopolis. Wednesday night again. Thank you everybody for watching. It's brought to you, Undergroundopolis is brought to you by StreamYard, Anchor FM, and viewers and listeners like yourselves. Thank you all for your support. If you would like to support this show for as little as 99 cents a month, go to the Anchor page. There is a link there. Thank you for those of you that do. And if you can't, you know what you can do to help? Hit that little thumbs up button. It just cost you nothing. Tell your friends about it. It's that simple. It helps us so much. All right, this week, just a quick little announcement before we bring our guest on. This Sunday, February 6th, all day long, John Casey, Fuck Cancer Benefit. Our friend John Casey, who's the head of the Ride Out to Ride Out Cancer Benefit program, does a lot for the local music scene. He's a huge supporter, and right now, he's been diagnosed with lymphoma, and the bills are adding up. And we're going to step up and help out here out there at Louisville Billiards Club. Huge, nice venue. If you've never been there, it's really nice out there. All ages, $7 get in, 50-50 raffles. Lineup includes Bryant C. Project, Louis Bringers and Jason Lewis, my buddy Louis, the radio DJ out of Elizabethtown, Kentucky. Austin Nethery, my buddies Devil Be My Judge. Alan Ashball is going to speak. Alan Ashball, congratulations on your new deal with Biohazardous Records. Noble Road, the Hoodlums, they'll be a guest on this show soon, very soon. Just a little hint there. Ned out of Richmond, Kentucky. They do a lot for music. Really good guys. Hope Will Fault, super, super great band right there. Emerging. 3DR, super great band. Just signed a deal with that Biohazardous Records. Slow Kill, my buddies Jay Mayhew, Slow Kill, Boomer, and those guys. Really, really fantastic band. Amongst Vultures, they've been on this show. Elysium, I haven't heard these guys yet, so I'm really excited to. And you know, I might be covering this all day long. I might have a press pass. Jesse and the Hog Brothers, Texas Cowpunk, are going to be there. Their rhythm guitarist looks a whole lot like me. And the thundering, great Untold Relic out of Frankfort, Kentucky. They just signed a record deal. They'll be there. They're scary. They're scary rockers. They're so great. And Louisville's own Native Sons, who are doing big things, doing the Monsters of Rock cruises and stuff now. And closing the night out, Stranger Skies. I haven't heard those guys yet either, but I'll be looking forward to it. All right. Tonight, our guest, I'll let them introduce themselves just a second. It's our final installment of our coverage of the Moronic Records Volume 1 compilation album. There's so many good bands and songs on that album, and it's only like $5 to get it, to download it. So I'll just go ahead and we'll bring these guys on. Tell us who you are, where you're from.
Hi, we're Gasser. I'm Travis, and I'm from Huntington, West Virginia.
I'm John from Ashland, Kentucky.
Oh, wow.
I'm Duff. I'm from, when a mommy and a daddy really love each other very much, and they do stuff.
That's right. Hey.
So who with the name, I'm sure you get this a lot. Which one's the flatulent one?
The flatulent one? Oh, well, it's about having a good time. It's not really so much about party. It's kind of gas, baby. That's some shit on fire.
I'm just clowning you, man. I'm just clowning.
It would be him.
Would it be him? He'd be
Assers. We're a bunch of assers around here, man.
And you're from Ashland, Kentucky. I think I'm going to be playing there at a KOA campground this summer. Of all things, is that where? I think that's where it is.
By the interstate.
Oh, so there. I think that's where it is. I think it's in Ashland. Oh.
KOA, man.
Yep.
They think I'm country. I'm not, but
Oh, and well, you're from
I'm-
Kentucky, aren't you? I mean, the outskirts of Kentucky, in the Indianapolis area or Indiana area.
what's that?
I don't know, man.
Planet Earth,
Are you from Kentucky?
indoors.
You from
the United
What am I
States.
supposed to do with pain? Well, I just
Well,
y'all handle it.
We'll start with the easy questions. How did you guys form this band?
Well, I went through some depression for about say 6, 7 years, and didn't play guitar for about 4 years. And my dad gave me a drum kit, and I kind of got the fire started again. And out of them 7 years of not saying anything, I guess I finally got something good to write about, and I needed to find some people to play it because I was, just a new drummer, couldn't play anything to keep a beat, so I needed somebody to do it for me. So I hunted for a drummer and a bass player, and Duff stayed around. We went through a couple drummers, and then we got lucky and found this cat, and he's amazing. The only thing that sucks is he's from Kentucky.
Yeah.
The only thing bad about it.
There has to be a catch.
There has to be a catch-22, and
He probably brings you some good bourbon.
Yeah, we don't drink. We're like a non. I drink a little bit, but not much. But we're actually like a non-alcoholic band, really. It's like.
Yeah, I don't drink a lot
we're
anymore.
A little older band, it's like we already had the nights at the bar and hugging the toilet. I don't want to do that no more.
Right.
It's all about the music now, so it's like. So yeah.
Well, if you could narrow down somebody that you saw live, even if it's on TV or whatever, like, and you said, I want to do that, who would that influence be? And you can have different answers. It can be more than one answer.
Duffy, you go ahead there.
Live?
Yeah, live or on
Gigi
TV or
Allen. I've not
You saw
seen him
Gigi
live in
Allen?
person, but Gigi Allen all day.
I love
If
Gigi
I could
Allen.
be that, I don't have the balls to be that.
For Bad Religion, getting older, or me and Travis are 40-ish, 30-ish. It's nice to see a band that longevity like Bad Religion to go on, be older guys and still rocking out. So hope for that future.
Wanting to play music, it started. There was a band in high school that some friends of mine had. I had art class with them first thing in the morning, and I see these guys come in dead ass out on Monday. Like, they slept through class. I mean, like, they're not the bad students, but I mean, like, I'm like, that's weird. And I found out they play music, and then like, then just like, man, I want to do what they're doing, but I never could actually get as good as they was at the time. I mean, they just got me started with it. Then like Nirvana hit, and it's like, damn, Nirvana's badass. So I ain't left that shit alone.
So, how would you describe Gasser's music?
Quaint and quiet.
Abrasive and rusty.
Ham sandwich.
It's like a ham sandwich.
It's a ham sandwich of music, huh?
Yeah. It's a mixture of everything that we've ever heard from the time we was born, I believe. Thrown into some anger issues that I had.
Do you have a particular creative process?
No, mostly I just set my phone down and I'll just pick up my acoustic guitar and I'll just jam on some stuff and make up some lyrics and a little couple of riffs that sound okay together, and then I bring it to these guys and it just evolves from like that little acoustic song till it builds up to something like, wow, we made that.
Yeah.
So, that's pretty cool.
Let's see. Lost my place.
Hell
yeah.
I couldn't tell you because I didn't know if he was on the outskirts of where.
How did you choose to put "Marry Me" on the Moronic Records compilation?
I saw it as a thing, thought it was really cool because I remember punk rock before the age of computers and streaming. I came from a small town in Kentucky, would come to Huntington or Lexington, and you would get these comps of Hopeless Records or Sub City Records, and you take them back, and that's how you got to hear all this new punk rock. So when I saw that, I was like, oh, that's cool. Let's do a modern day version of that and try to bring that back because that was really cool. That came with stickers and stuff. I was like, I really want to be on a comp, and we did it.
And that was the song we had finished.
Yeah, that was what we had ready.
It's a really great song.
Thank you.
It really is. That's a great song. And like
It was like most different song on that compilation. That was like weird. But to me, it's like, well, we don't sound nothing like any of these guys.
that's how I felt with mine. Because I'm just an acoustic guy.
Yeah.
singing about what burning the pea and stuff. Well, what's your favorite show that you've played?
It'll have to be a couple of weeks ago. We played a show with the Reckless Strut and the Downstrokes. Really great two punk bands, man. Just fucking rock the place.
And the Blair Mountain Bastards, super fun band to play with.
Yeah. Blair Mountain.
Yeah, what they said.
What was so fun about it?
Oh, it's just the atmosphere, man. It's just, it was, well.
It was the one where people showed up.
Yeah. People showed up.
It was a cohesive lineup too. The bands were really close to each other and sound, and it just flowed together well.
I ain't gonna lie, it was a shit show, man, because like we didn't have a sound guy for a while, so everybody just jumped on board and started grabbing cables and jumping on the sound board, and we got it going for the best we could for 30 minutes, and then we played a set, man, and it was awesome. That's what made it best, man. The teamwork that was involved to get that show going.
The club wasn't very organized. Sound guy didn't show up, so we ran our own sound, and we just started playing.
Yeah, it was kind of punk rock, man.
Outstanding. That's an outstanding answer. It really is.
Yeah.
Well, here's the counter.
What again?
Huh?
What'd you say?
Here's the counter question. What is your least favorite performance?
Ooh.
Okay, so there was
Ironically.
there was this one time I was asked if we could play somewhere.
That was the one.
What ended up happening was we showed up and it was at a park, and there's like kids in the little swimming pool, like maybe 30 feet away.
That's flashback.
A bunch of guys standing here waiting for us to play. We had been told 2 different locations, so me and Travis showed up at the place where it turned out we were supposed to be at, and John showed up at another place like the next county over.
Yeah, like 30
where
miles
he thought
away.
it was supposed to be at.
Half the gears in one location, half the gears in another.
I played the bass for a while by myself while Travis was
Indians
pissed off about the whole thing.
Indians
He smacked the bass drum a couple of times. We didn't have a rest of a drum kit. There would have been only one outlet, even if we could have played. So
what was great too about that is they were like, "We're by the pool." Like, okay, I'm by the pool. The other park had a pool and a splash pad too. So,
what pool are you fucking at? Yeah, that was honestly, I don't think that was the worst show we ever played at. It's kind of funny after a while thinking about it. GPS took us to 2 different places.
That's a good story.
Yeah.
That's what this show's about, me getting stories out of you.
Yeah, that's a good one right there.
Got it.
I don't know if you've ever played bass by yourself in front of a crowd, but it's not fun.
No, I don't know about by myself, but
I don't want to do it with anybody.
You got another terrible show story you want to share?
Well,
because these are the best stories. It's one of my favorite questions.
We gotta throw names. I don't really want to throw anybody under a bus, but I can just say it was a show. It was set up. The bill got changed like the night before. They asked us if we could open. We was going to be like the openers, and then we was asked if we could. This headline. Well, it's like nobody really showed up. I mean, there's a few people there, but
the same sound guy was 2 hours late, so the show got started late because there was no teamwork.
We've been on at 1 a.m.
Yeah, and ironically, though, we made more money that night. More people showed up at the end of the night. We made more money. But it was just no energy, and energy is the most important thing when you're playing a show, man. It's like, and it could be one person in the room, and that's fine. It's just the energy's got to be there.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
What's your favorite song to perform live? And each of you can express an opinion on that and why.
Twat Rot. Because I get to play the diddly diddlies on the bass. I like it.
Let it bleed, because sometimes I got to use a cowbell.
More cowbell. We like cowbell.
Right.
I probably also with Duff. I like Twat Rot the most. It's a introspective song about me, man. I love it. I mean, that's good to let loose on it.
Would you say you preferred the studio or the stage?
The stage.
Oh yeah.
No doubt about it. That's
Not
how we
even a
actually try to
question.
set up the studio, is like the stage. That way, I mean, I think it's a better recording. It may not be like the cleanest recording, but I think you capture the actual band's essence if you capture them live while they're playing. And everybody feeding off each other. You get the magic of the band when you don't break it all up and do it piece by piece. You know.
Yeah. It's a good answer.
Hey, thank you.
Well, if you could work with any producer, who would that be?
Oh man,
Rick Rubin.
You animal?
Oh, Butch Big,
What do
man.
you like, Butch? I like Jack and Dino. That's the one I'd want, man. I like that sucker. Yeah, Butch Big would be the second choice for me.
Smashing Pumpkins, Nirvana.
Yeah.
Can I change my answer to Puff Diddy?
He just knows.
Yeah.
Really, man. That's why he's in my head.
And he's a drummer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna change my answer to Puff Daddy.
Puff Daddy.
Yeah, Puff Daddy for sure.
Is Dre doing
Absolutely.
anything? Because I can hook up with Dre like that.
I forgot about Dre.
Nobody ever says Alan Parsons.
Oh, they explicitly warned you not to forget about Dre.
Nowadays, everybody wants to talk.
But yeah, all that.
Man. Can we ask you a question?
I guess.
Who's your favorite producer you would want to work with?
Probably Alan Parsons.
Oh.
He's like, who's Alan Parsons?
That's what I'm sorry. I'm like the dumbass in the band.
Alan Parsons produced Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon.
Okay. Yeah,
He had songs like The Eye in the
that's where I heard
Sky.
the name from. I heard from Dr. Evil.
All
Come here,
right.
Lily. Come here, Lily.
If you could open a show for anybody, who would that be?
It would, for me, it's all different. For me, it'd just be one of those kind of skate punk bands I grew up, Pennywise, Bad Religion, somebody like that with the aggressiveness, and they just have such a good vibe on stage. It'd be a lot of fun to open for somebody like that.
The Beatles.
For the Beatles.
Yeah, I want to open the Beatles.
Well, yeah.
Pearl Jam. Yeah.
Pearl Jam?
Yeah.
That's a first.
Really,
first.
I love them, man.
I'm really surprised I haven't heard more of that, to be honest. It's like, I know a lot of people that love Pearl Jam, but when I asked that question, like, you're the first person that's ever said it.
And they rock live, man. I mean, I never seen them, but I mean, they got like 3 shows on Sirius XM plug, and like 3 times a day, man.
Pay us serious.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest, at this point, we'd open for Travis Tritt. We'll take anything.
Hey, nothing wrong with Travis Tritt.
I don't know who that is. Who the fuck is Travis?
I'm right here. Travis is here.
Wrong a little. He's real country. I put him in the real country categories. I don't. I have the bro.
Yeah, he's back in the day kind of guy, but
Yeah.
yeah.
He's not the bro country category. I think he's real country. I think he's a real deal. I like Travis Tritt, but I don't like a lot of country, especially bro country.
Yeah, I can respect older country than I can this newer country. It's just more pop. Just call it what it is. It's pop.
Yeah, it is with a steel guitar.
Yeah,
With a
yeah.
crappy sounding steel guitar.
Yeah, man. They need some more talk about the Fords and the dog being nuts being frozen to the floor or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Country music is Applebee's background music.
Yeah. Elevator music.
He's back. one mediocre middle of the road place that's playing mediocre middle of the road music in the background.
I need music to jam out while I eat my wonton tacos.
Yeah, man. That dog here scratching her ass.
Where all have you all performed?
We've been on a radio station in Kentucky.
Yeah, we
Warrenville and Lexington.
We did a thing for Strum Around Studios in Northern Ohio.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's now on the
You know them?
yeah. We're gonna play there.
Yeah, Scott's my brother-in-law.
Scott's
Yeah,
awesome.
tell
Is
Scott
he
we said
really?
hey, man.
I'm trying to get
I'll
the
tell
Hog
him.
Brothers that show in Barbersville, but the night before we're going to be at Strum Around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my brother-in-law owns that.
That's awesome. That's
He's good people, man.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
Yeah.
yeah. I can't wait. I can't wait for that particular show. To be honest, I'm really excited about that one.
That was actually our first live gig.
That was actually kind of our first gig.
We didn't even go up there to play a gig.
Yeah,
It just ended up being a gig.
just kind of got thrown together.
Yeah, I'm Go ahead.
All right.
Let's see. What's the best musical advice you've ever been given?
Allow yourself to be a beginner.
Say it again?
Don't compare yourself with other people. Just be the best you can be as a musician.
What about is there a full-length album of EP or anything out?
We are working currently on our first album. We haven't really even got an EP. No, Mirror Me is our only single off this album, Left in the Wake. I think you showed a picture in the clip art intro of us there. It's like the album cover, but we're working on it. We're in process of cleaning some of the recordings up and re-recording a couple things. We recorded it at 7 West Studios in Charleston, West Virginia.
So no,
it's not.
no, we don't have anything. We don't have a full length album.
No.
like
You
that.
have a band camp. I've looked at it.
We do have a band camp. We have a band camp. It's out there. I forgot the name of it because I hardly ever check it
Gasser
anymore.
One.
Gasser One at bandcamp.com.
It has a couple of songs on it. So
Yeah, there's like 5, but all those I do not believe any of them but Mirror Me was done. Those are done in house in the attic, so I don't think they're really like any count. I shouldn't even have them on there, but we needed material to ship out to people because we wasn't getting booked at 2021 was horrible. We got together and we're trying to get bands, play with us. Nobody knows us. But 2022 is looking up, man. I mean, booked up for a couple months right now. We got a gig on the 11th of February, then at that place in Barbersville, Stats. And then we got the show I got posters on the wall over there.
Columbus
at the Stoop on the 18th.
They have an indoor skateboard ramp.
Yeah, Plan B's and I forgot the other name. Snipped. Yeah.
Snipped.
Yeah. So
anything you go ahead, man. Go ahead. I thought you were done.
That was it. You paid me.
Anything you want to add before we wrap it up?
I'd like to say thanks to our buddy Bebop for helping us out, man. He didn't have to come out and really sit around and watch us talk the phone, but he did.
Shout out to
and
Bebop.
thank you for having us.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
And Nib High football rules.
Yeah.